Holy cow, holy guacamole, Doctor Who is dead. We've gotten that confirmation we've all been waiting for. This is such a stupendous day. Chill. Chill, my friends. Take a moment, step back, use your logical side of your brain, and just breathe for a moment. Yes, I'm here to address those Millie Gibson rumors, which I'm going to go ahead and assume probably aren't rumors, even though they've not officially been announced. But the internet has just exploded with, this is proof of woke Doctor Who failing and everything wrong with the franchise. It's officially dead. This is more confirmation. Poor whatever. All of those things. And I'm not necessarily even saying this is not a case of a poor creative decision. They want to change the direction of the show. Things didn't work out behind the scenes. The acting, the temperament on the stage, whatever you want to call it. Perhaps all of that is true and they're writing her off because she just didn't gel with whatever they're doing behind the scenes. I am very much 100% willing to say that might be the case. It is also very, very likely that this is the intention they had from the beginning, or just in the course of Russell T Davies writing these episodes, he came to a natural conclusion in her storyline after that first season, such that it doesn't really make sense for her to stick around for the long haul. In fact, I recall a lot of the people they were touting in this article, or the reactions online. Well, Rose and Yaz and even Amy Pond, they lasted 3 or more seasons. Heck, Clara lasted more than that too. Outside of Amy Pond, I would say at the time, not maybe the majority of the fan base, but a heck of a lot of people were claiming they were sticking around too long. They were just lingering and their storylines had kind of been tied up. Well, I don't want to say that about Rose either, but specifically about Yaz and even more specifically about Clara, because she had a whole storyline wrapped up, ready to go, bow tied on it, and then she decided to stick around for 1 season more. And if you can recall back that far, a lot of people weren't very happy with that ending. Now, hindsight is what it is, and a lot of people probably came into the series around that time, so for them, that is their favorite era. That's never going to change. There are always going to be people looking back fondly on certain eras, certain characters, certain parts of the storyline, certain actors, all of that stuff. I'm not saying it was a poor choice to keep Clara around. I'm just saying that was a lot of the discourse at the time, and even in hindsight right now, some people are saying maybe she should have left when she was ahead. But I once again want to digress, because if that is the case, maybe, just maybe, her storyline was tied up and they want to move on from that. Another thing I'd like to add to this is a lot of people complaining about just how long these mystery box arcs take. You know, why can't we just get a definitive answer? Why do we have to drag things out for multiple seasons before we actually get any answers? And then by the time we get the answers, they've either changed, moved on, and they're not satisfying. So maybe, just maybe, wildly speculating here, during the course of this first season, Russell T Davies kind of wrapped up the entire storyline he was trying to tell. Maybe the whole Ruby Sunday storyline here really only took 1 season, maybe a season and a couple of episodes, because it's seemingly kind of confirmed that she's going to appear in at least 1 episode next season. I've seen reports that it's going to be 3, but since this is all conjecture at this point anyways, it doesn't really have any impact on the actual course of the storyline as far as we, the audience, are concerned right now. Boy, that was just a really weird thing I said, but I don't know why I said it that way. So maybe we are going to get a 1 season arc that is, let's go ahead and say, satisfyingly concluded, or at least concluded in a good enough way to make it feel earned, and we don't have any need for her to go forward, and maybe she will be left in the show so that she could make future appearances. Maybe, speculating wildly again here, since we don't have confirmation a unit show is actually coming, maybe she is leaving the Doctor Who series to go join that with some of the other former companions. Maybe something happens so she'll be in another spin-off. Maybe she's not being written out as a complete horrible waste of space and waste of time. Let's throw her to the dogs and get rid of her. Maybe there is an actual plot point, story element in there that's going to need her to leave. One of my favorite companions, Martha Jones, and someone else who is getting a lot of reappraisal lately, only lasted 1 season, and she had a few appearances afterwards. The last appearance, not so great. Here's hoping she gets a little retribution down the line. But now I want to say, look at someone like Donna Noble. She was, I guess it's a little different because she appeared in a special before her series, but guess what? So is Millie Gibson. She appeared in the Christmas special, and then she's appearing in all of Series 14. So that's not really that different. She left at the end of that pretty bookendedly. She didn't have a real definitive way to come back because of the closing of her story, and they still found ample opportunities to bring Donna back. Now, maybe that was detrimental as far as you're concerned. Maybe that kind of undercut the impact that her leaving in the first place did. But that still leaves the same point. She was there the same amount of time as Ruby Sunday's going to be. Be that as it may, she is definitely a fan favorite and somebody that's lasted the test of time. So who's to say that's not going to happen here? I don't really have a lot to say here. I just wanted to kind of get on here and A, because it's probably going to pop in the algorithm, and B, just fight back a lot of the negativity, because even if this is all being done for negative reasons behind the scenes or course correcting or whatever you want to say, the fact that they're doing it at all leads to the fact that there's some sort of process behind the scenes that's trying to correct something, trying to take the show in the direction it wants to go. If that's not the direction for you, fine. I'm not saying you have to like her. I'm not saying you have to like Doctor Who or even watch the show. And I just wanted to put a little bit of, logic into discussion. Heck, I haven't even loved all of modern Doctor Who. There's a lot of questionable storytelling and decisions and just overall stuff that I haven't agreed with. So if they want to make that choice to get rid of Millie Gibson and bring somebody else in, apparently Verada Sethu, or Sethu, however you pronounce that, that's their decision, and we are just going to have to see how that works on the screens and give our feedback accordingly. I guess that's all I wanted to say. Take care. I'll see you in the next one.
Thank you.